Hi, my name is Garen Henneball and I'm the STEM content specialist here at Lovin Elementary School. And today we want to share with you a little bit about our STEAM garden and our chickens and our community service and all the wonderful things that our students are doing here at Lovin. So as you saw before, we have a beautiful garden here that we are very proud of. And 5 years ago, there was nothing here. We did not have any flower boxes or irrigation or chicken coops or plants. All we had out here was our pergola and a fence, and that was it. So knowing that you can go from nothing to something like this in a few years, I saw that happen at another school and it was very inspirational to us. So we decided to start doing lots of STEM stuff and bringing this garden to life. So the first thing that we did is 5 years ago, we pitched legacy projects to each grade level. So each grade level was to come up with a project that was tied to their standards and their grade level that would leave a legacy here at Lovin. So just to name a couple of them, our second graders, they learned about area and with their math, and they studied life cycles, so they hatched chickens and they teamed up with our high school to build a big chicken coop, which you'll see in a little while. Our fourth graders built, it's way over there, it's hard to see right here, but they built a musical garden. They worked with our music teacher and they tied that into their sound unit, so we have a really cool musical garden over there. Even our ASD program got involved. Our ASD program made a sensory garden with lots of fragrant flowers and even wind chimes and things just for the senses. So every grade level had a piece in this garden that would leave a legacy. So that's one of the big things that got us started. And I think after we did those projects and each grade level kind of had some ownership and some pride in the garden, it really took off from there. So that's what we're going to talk to you about today.
Hi, my name is Amanda Dodd and I'm the music teacher here at Lovin Elementary. Now I know you might be thinking to yourself, why is a music teacher in a STEAM garden video? But I think it speaks highly to how pervasive STEAM is in our school and how highly integrated we are across the grade levels and across all content areas. Here in our STEAM garden, everybody has a part. Several years ago, we built a musical garden and several grade levels were involved in measuring and talking about sound, and all of the students here at Lovin have access to that. Some of our grade levels participate in square foot gardening, another example of how math can be used. Students in all grade levels talk about life cycles, plants and animals, and there are multiple opportunities in our garden here to talk about those different things regardless of what grade level their AKS is. We're also going to be building a composting bin, and eventually all 6 grade levels plus our pre-K and our special needs will be involved in doing some of the composting. So that's another example of how everyone in our school is going to be involved in that. Our whole school also participates in the pollinator census count every year. And so there's not an area of our school that STEAM doesn't touch on a daily basis. Our students take their STEM journals to various classes, including music and art, so that every opportunity that they have to participate in STEAM activities is recorded in our STEAM journal so that students have the opportunity to see how all of these pieces work together for STEAM.
Hello, my name's Kathy Kelly and I am an employee here at Lovin Elementary. I work in special ed, so as my process goes for the STEAM garden here is I just have always loved gardening, and when we got into this journey, a master gardener came to our building and I asked, how do I become a master gardener? So I learned how to become a master gardener. And if someone's interested in doing that, there's always information with UGA in order to get that Master Garden certification. So I also wanted to talk to you today about this system right here, our rain barrel. Home Craft Gutters put it up, brought this over for us, and we installed it here on our pergola that was already established. We use this rainwater to water all of our vegetables that are in a separate garden off to our side here. We also have irrigation in our square foot garden beds that was placed here by the help of a Captain Planet grant. And also in that we have a compost system over here at the present moment that's small right now, but pretty soon we will be getting a larger 3-bin composting system so that our whole school can contribute in bringing things out here to put in the compost system. I am so excited about that because we can put in a lot of things that are going into the trash that could go into our soil right now. So I hope you've enjoyed listening about our garden out here, and hopefully you can get in this journey with us. Hi, I'm here to talk to you again about our chickens. We had a legacy project that was started, and thus we have our chickens. We started out with a small chicken coop with about 5 chickens at the time. Then we had a master dream and worked with our engineering class over at Archer High School to build what we call the Lovin' Chicken Castle. We presently have 10 chickens in our castle at the moment, and our second graders come out and take care of them daily. Each class takes a turn and comes out and waters them and feeds them. We also have a club called Eco Heroes that come out, and they help around the coop as well, putting more bedding down, anything that needs to be done outside for the coop as well. Our cafeteria staff is even also involved out here with us. They enjoy coming out and bringing all the salads that didn't get eaten for the day, giving them to our chickens. And thus, then it helps our garden system because we take some of the waste that's here and take it back over to our garden and begin growing new vegetables with it. I hope this helps you.
So one of my favorite things about being here at Lovin' Elementary is our Eco Heroes program. Eco Heroes is a group of students that stay after school once a week, and they are responsible for helping out in whatever capacity we need in the garden, whether it's taking care of the chickens, planting plants, but the idea is for them to learn about sustainable gardening practices. So one of the things that they've done recently is they have been planting winter vegetables. During the summer, we grow things like tomatoes, okra, cucumbers, but during the winter, we grow things like cabbage and turnips and things like that. Recently, we've also gotten ready to harvest our loofah, and our students in Eco Heroes are really looking forward to harvesting loofah and looking forward to what we can do with that. All of the things that we gather here at Lovin' are donated to families in need, whether it's our eggs or our summer or our winter vegetables. We also have the opportunity to garden both indoors and outdoors because we have indoor tower gardens where we grow things like radishes, peppers, lettuce, and so we also harvest those things and send home with families at the end of each week. So it's really phenomenal that we have the opportunity to make sustainable gardening happen year-round, both indoors and outdoors. So during the summer, you might be wondering, well, what happens to all this wonderful stuff that you have there at your school? It is literally a fight here at our school for families to sign up for summer care for our garden. Many families want to sign up for multiple weeks, and they get to come up and they get to help take care of the chickens. And because we have so many students that have been involved in the tower gardening in their classrooms, or the Eco Heroes program, or just the things that we do pervasively with STEM all year long, many of the students can't wait to share those things with their families. So gardening happens here all year long, and it's wonderful.
Hi, my name is Heather Kane. I am a 5th grade math and science teacher here at Levin Elementary, and today I'm going to talk about our community service projects. So one of the big reasons I found my way back to Levin after student teaching here was because of all the community service we do. So one of the big things we do is each grade level chooses a community service project with the other elementary schools in the cluster, and we base it off of our AKS, and we focus on that throughout the year, but we also do a lot of great things as a school. So one of the things we do is we harvest the eggs from our chicken coop each week, and along with those and some bags from the harvesting from our tower gardens inside the classrooms, we are able to send home meals with families and students who might need a little bit of extra food support. And so it's really neat to see the kids take ownership of that. They look forward to harvesting our tower gardens because they know what they're doing is helping other people in their community and their friends and their families, and it's something that they're super proud of. And it's really nice to build that and instill those values at such an early age, because everybody school-wide is involved in it, and so you have everyone from kindergarten to 5th grade participating, which I think is one of the neatest things about Levin.
Biggest parts of our STEAM garden and our STEAM integration are our business partners. We could not do any of this without our business partners, and all it takes is a phone call. Some of our business partners, for example, Homecraft Gutters is one of our business partners. We were trying to get a rain barrel system put in on our pergola, and they came out to give us a quote. So they came out, they measured, they wrote up a quote, and then they started asking questions about our garden. Like, what do we do with the vegetables? What do we grow? We talked about our community service, and once their gutter company heard what we were doing here with our garden, they said, you know what? We're gonna donate the whole rain barrel system to you. So a lot of things like that have happened with our business partner. We have a master gardener on site named, you saw her in the video, Kathy Kelly. She's our master gardener here on site. We work with the Captain Planet Foundation, Charity Recycling Service. We have a bin at the front of our school, and they recycle textiles, and we get paid by the pound. So every penny that we earn from Charity Recycling Service, from recycling textiles, everything goes back into our garden. We also work closely with the Gwinnett County Sheriff's Department and their master gardener. They have an amazing garden over there. So without our business partners, Gwinnett Clean and Beautiful has been a big help. UGA Extension comes out and helps. They'll come out and help with the kids in club. They'll come out and help on work days. They come into the classrooms. We have beekeepers that come out and help with us and teach lessons about pollinators. So it's a very special thing to have so many wonderful business partners. We have another sign like this on the other side of the garden, and we're actually still waiting on a few additional signs to join our thank you posts. So we could not do it without our business partners. So today we just wanted to show you that if you have an empty spot in your playground or beside your school, that it is possible to have something like this in 3 to 5 years, because I was real nervous when I saw this and it was nothing but weeds in a pergola. but once you get your team and people on board and the kids involved, it just starts happening. It starts growing. So thank you for listening to us today, and you're welcome to visit Lovin Elementary School anytime. We're in Gwinnett County, just east of Atlanta. So thank you for having us today.